What if I told you that while human workers are facing legal battles over their right to work in the U.S., a machine just outworked them all, without breaks, without pay, and without a single complaint? It's a stark contrast that raises questions about the future of labor. Let's unpack two stories happening at opposite ends of the employment spectrum, and why one is dominating headlines while the other is quietly rewriting the rules of industry. First, the headlines. In Georgia, over 300 South Korean engineers and technical workers were arrested during an immigration raid at the Hyundai LG Meta plant, a $7.6 billion battery production hub. This joint venture between two South Korean automotive giants is hailed as Georgia's largest economic development project, promising 8,500 direct jobs and 40,000 indirect roles statewide. The plant alone is projected to generate $4.6 billion annually for the U.S. economy. So why the controversy? These workers, brought in by subcontractors to install specialized equipment, were on B-1 business visitor visas, meant for short-term stays. Immigration lawyers explain that the U.S. lacks the domestic expertise to install the complex machinery used in the plant, requiring foreign specialists with skills that would take U.S. workers 3 to 5 years to master. Yet, as one labor leader in Savannah claims, these workers were allegedly doing tasks like pouring concrete and fitting pipes, jobs typically handled by local laborers. But here's the twist. Critics argue it's illogical for Hyundai to fly workers from Korea and house them in hotels just to perform basic construction tasks. Could this be a miscommunication, or is there a deeper issue at play? And if these workers were indeed overqualified for the roles they were doing, does that expose a flaw in the system designed to protect U.S. jobs? Now, shift your focus to Spartanburg, South Carolina. At BMW's plant, a humanoid robot from Figure Inc. recently made history by completing a 20-hour non-stop shift on the production line. This wasn't a brief demo. It was a full double shift, handling sheet metal panels autonomously. No coffee breaks, no bathroom stops, no distractions. Just relentless, error-free efficiency. And here's the part most people miss. While the Georgia raid sparked outrage and media frenzy, there's been no backlash against this robot. No labor unions are protesting a machine that can work twice as hard as any human. Why? Is it because automation is seen as a natural evolution of industry, while foreign labor is a political lightning rod? Or are we simply ignoring the elephant in the room, that robots might soon replace not just foreign workers, but American ones too? Let's get real. The immigration debate is messy, emotional, and politically charged. But the rise of humanoid robots is happening in the background, quietly eating away at jobs we never imagined could be automated. Should we be worried about undocumented workers taking jobs? Or should we be asking who will protect us from the machines we're building? And here's a question for you. If a robot can work 20 hours a day without a salary, is it time to rethink how we value human labor? Share your thoughts. Do you see automation as progress or a threat? And where should the line be drawn between protecting jobs and embracing innovation?